With The Walking Dead coming back in a few weeks, I figured why not make a video, talk about a little bit how has season 9 been in a whole at this point, and give you my thoughts and opinions and see if you guys like it. So season 9 started off with the new beginning, and coming into season 9 we got the huge news that Rick Grimes, Andrew Lincoln, was leaving the show. So obviously we all shed a slight man tear for our favorite protagonist leaving the show. But with that said, we kind of knew the farewell tour was probably going to be a good one, or at least we were hoping, coming off season 7, season 8, which were not great, I would say. I really didn't. Season 8 was really bad. Season 7 was okay. But we're not going to talk about that right now. No, we're not going to talk about that right now at all. Nope, not at all. Season 9. So the opening episode, A New Beginning. It was a decent episode. It felt kind of like The Walking Dead again. It finally got our foot going in the right direction, got our footing. And then on episode 2, The Bridge, decent episode. Warning Signs, another decent episode. But then we get to The Obliged. I thought that was a really good episode. Kind of have the Daryl and Rick conflict kind of come to a head. We have the Maggie and Michonne deal going on. And the whole ordeal comes to a head when Rick falls and gets impaled, and then that leads into episode 5's Rick's final episode on the show. So with that said, I really love the episode. I know some people didn't like it for some reason or another. I think people just live to hate The Walking Dead, so that's on you. I love the show, always will love the show, kind of no matter what they do, even in season 7 and 8, which the seasons that I really dislike a lot. I still watched it every week. I still kind of enjoyed it, I guess, but I'm still a fan. I'm still going to support the material. I'm a fan of the actors and actresses. I'm a fan of the story, so I'm still going to support it. So that's just where I am. So episode 5, Rick's final episode. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I thought the journey of when he pulls himself off the wrought iron. It's wrought iron, right? Rebar. When Rick pulls himself off the rebar, I thought it was like a really oh my god moment. And I mean, we knew he was gonna get off. I mean, we had to assume, but still, it looked very painful. I mean, Andrew Lincoln sold it very well. And then kind of the journey of him finding himself to where he's gonna blow up the bridge and save everyone. The seeing Herschel and Shane and all the dead bodies around him, seeing the throwback to the hospital, him talking to himself to wake up and all that. I really liked the episode. I thought it was so well done. I thought the callbacks were really well done. And I agree with everyone when they're saying what could have made the episode perfect is if Glenn was in it, Lori made an appearance, and Carl made an appearance. And I would have to agree with that because, I mean, obviously, Carl, Lori, and Glenn are huge pieces of the story of The Walking Dead, let alone Rick Grimes' story. Now, where do we go after Rick leaves the show? Well, it takes a 6-year time jump. And honestly, the show, the 3 episodes, right? We have 3 episodes. The 3 episodes without Rick don't feel all that weird. We have a Daryl kind of still distraught, couldn't find Rick's body, living out in the wild. We see Judith growing up. We have other characters coming in like Magna's group and so forth. And the world's changed a lot. You can see the world's deteriorated even more. And we're in it feels like a Western at this point, like a Western zombie show meets modern day Walking Dead. I don't know how to really explain it, but you get what I'm talking about if you watch the show. I really enjoyed the last 3 episodes without Rick. I really have. It does feel weird. I feel like they're going to be missing Rick's presence a little bit when it comes to the Whispers, especially this whole ordeal and battle where we're going to gear up for here in a little bit. But with that said, they've handled it as best as they could. And what they're given, what Angela King has done, which that's a whole nother video, how great she's been as showrunner since Scott Gimple got the boot. She's done an amazing job for what she's been given. I mean, she pretty much got handed a show with its best actor and character leaving. And along with other characters dying and leaving, such as Maggie. I forgot about Maggie's last episode, was also episode 5, with Rick's episode. She left, Lauren Cohan left. A bunch of characters have left and died this season, so for what she's been given, she's done an amazing job with it, and how they're doing the Whispers is awesome. I hope it continues. I love the whole atmosphere, the creepiness of the whispers, and just the overall threat of them. It feels like classic Walking Dead, but it also feels fresh at the same time. And I think you get what I mean when I say that. We want it to feel like The Walking Dead, like the show we fell in love with, but you also don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over and over, like the governor and the wolves and Negan and all that. Yes, they all have the little variations, but we want a villain, but we also want it to feel like The Walking Dead and it to be fresh and new and cool. And I think with the Whispers, we're definitely going to get that, because we're in uncharted territory at this point with a lot of the characters, because the comics and the show are completely different at this point. Now, a lot of the characters in the comics that are alive now are dead in the show, and vice versa. So I think we're going to get pretty much a unique storyline. It will somewhat, go along with the comics, but overall it's going to be a unique story, and I cannot wait to watch it, because I think the Whispers will be a different threat in the show, and they will last a little bit longer than they did in the comic book. Spoiler alert, sorry about that. It's just kind of like a woo thing in the comic, where it's like there's a big threat, and they're handled pretty easy, and that was kind of the end of that. It's kind of weird. The ending kind of really petered out, and it wasn't really all that great. But the idea, the threat, and the coolness of the Whispers are a real thing, and I'm super excited that they're there. So, at the mid-season finale, it was kind of a slow episode coming in to the last like 10 minutes of the show, but holy crap, it was awesome. Of them in the cemetery, getting Eugene, dealing with all the Whispers. They don't know about the Whispers at this point, all the zombies, and the fog, everything. Awesome. That is The Walking Dead right there. And then Jesus is like, oh, go on, I'm going to handle this, do some twirls and stuff. And then he gets killed, which was very well done. I was actually predicting that Jesus was going to die at the beginning of the season. I don't know why, I just kind of felt it. So he's gone, and they fight the Whispers, and Daryl cuts the mask off that guy. They figure it out, and that's kind of where the mid-season finale ends, and that's where we're going to pick up in the mid-season premiere. So, super excited, like I said, about the Whispers. It's going to be great. Overall, season 9 has been really enjoyable, in my opinion. You may feel completely different about that, but coming off of season 7, season 8, which are two seasons I really dislike. People give season 6 hate, but I honestly really like season 6. Yes, it did have a few low moments, but overall, very enjoyable season to me. Maybe not you, but to me. I know the Negan cliffhanger is annoying, but I just kind of lump season 7, episode 1 into the finale of 6, and then it makes it okay. I guess it makes it okay, at least in my mind. But overall, season 9 has been what The Walking Dead needed. It feels overall fresh, has a new showrunner who knows what the hell she's doing. She's been great. She's been awesome for the show. I wish she's taken over the show 3-4 years ago at this point. I really do. I would love to see where the story would be at this moment with Angela King at the helm the last 4 or 5 seasons, but we're not getting that. I get it. Overall, season 9 has been really great, and I've really enjoyed it. If you really dislike season 7 and 8, give 9 a chance. You will probably be surprised how much you actually enjoy it. It feels like The Walking Dead again. There's great callbacks when Rick and Daryl are talking and early in the season to it's like season 1, and just really great character moments that we've been just dying for over the last 2 seasons, and we're finally getting them in season 9. I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the rest of the season. So to wrap up this long-winded video, I do think The Walking Dead season 9 has been very good. It's been super enjoyable in my opinion. That is where you guys come in. Comment down below. Do you think The Walking Dead season 9 has been good? Do you agree with me? Because I'm really interested in seeing what people actually have to say about this, because I know everyone has a strong opinion about The Walking Dead, and I think it's been enjoyable. Is it the best season? I mean, it's yet to be seen. It's only been half a season so far. It probably won't be the best season, because I don't think it's ever going to top, say, like season 5 or season 2. I will forever defend season 2. Love season 2. But it's been such an improvement over season 7 and season 8. It feels like The Walking Dead again. I really enjoyed it. I'm excited for the show again, and that is my overall thoughts. It's been really good. Watch it if you haven't. Well, that's it for me. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.